Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Tengen. Tengen wanted a child more than anything in the world. He loved family and the idea of building one, having one with you and his wives, having children surrounding him. The idea, as strange as it might be in a world like his, when you had to constantly fight and protect. It was something nice, something more domestic than usual. But he didn't know if it would ever come to be. So when he heard the news from you, it made him happy. In fact, he was more elated than just normally happy. You mean it, Wayan, right? You, I'm really going to be a father. Oh, I'm going to be a father. I love you, he said. And you could see tears welling up in his eyes as he held you, hugging you close to him, and kissing your cheek, holding you tenderly, and you melted into his arms, already thinking of the possibilities and what would happen. But he knew now, more than ever, that he was going to be the best father there could ever be, and you were lucky and glad for that. Obanai. Now, Obanai wasn't sure how to react to this. You're really sure of that, aren't you? I am. Is this something you want? I understand if you're not ready, but I really want this, Obanai. You told him. And after a little bit of looking away, he nodded, then came towards you, hugging you tightly and taking you into his arms. I know I may not be the best, and maybe given the choice you'd want to go back in time. I mean, surely you can find someone better. Someone who's much better than me at this, but would you shut up for a moment? No, there's no one better than you at this. I chose you. I love you. I want to do this with you. So, if you will let me, we can try. I'm sure of it. And I'm sure you'll be wonderful. Because you're all I ever want. He welled up a little bit at that, cupping your face and leaning in to give you a soft kiss. Well, don't blame me when it goes wrong, he said softly, chuckling a little bit at his own joke. And you smiled, knowing there is no way it will possibly go wrong. Not with the way he is. Rengoku? Well, Rengoku was a little bit surprised, but he always loved children. Moreover, he loved you. So he was giddy and happy. When you told him the news, he picked you up and kept spinning you around, laughing as you laughed along with him, telling you how he can't believe that he's really going to be a father now. And he was quite enthusiastic, reading books and making you healthy meals, spoiling you in every possible way you could imagine. He would even give you food rubs. That's how much he cared about you. And at night, he would sit close to you, his head leaning against your belly, as he kept trying to hear for anything there, or maybe get a kick to his face, which is probably something that happens more than once later on in the pregnancy. He smiles nonetheless, and he talks to you and the baby. Holly smiled, looking at him, knowing that he'll be the best father you could have ever asked for. This was a couple of years later. Both you and Muichiro were already in your 20s, and you've been thinking about this kind of thing for a while now. So when the news came to him, they were a surprise, yes, but quite a pleasant one that he was eager to hear about. He hugged you tightly, a soft smile on his face. You don't know how happy I am, Moyan. He melted into his arms, kissing him softly. Believe me, I would know. It's in your eyes. He smiled, and he buries his face into your neck, leaving a soft, tender kiss there. You know, I may be nervous about this kind of thing at first, But trust me, I will do my best for them and for you. And you do trust him more than anything for all the time you spent together and for all the love you've had. You were sure that this was quite going to be the best thing you ever wanted, and you were patient. And those 9 months were quite different from usual, but definitely in a good way. Giyuu. Giyuu was a little bit shocked when he heard the news, a little bit anxious. So, you mean you and I were going to have a... Yes, Giyuu. We're going to have a child. Are you... are you happy? I can't quite tell from your face. You laughed nervously. But then the next thing he does is kiss you, holding you tightly in his arms, giving you a tender kiss on the forehead. I'm so glad, Wayan. I know I may seem cowardly and sometimes hesitant when it comes to this, but I promise you, I'm happy. And I'm so happy that this happened to us. I feel blessed. So thank you for being there. And thank you for blessing me like this. Sanemi? Well, Sanemi, you were really unsure of telling him, feeling nervous because either he was going to like this or hate it, and you had no idea which it was going to be. But you knew how much he cared about children, and how he cared about his family, and you were sure it wouldn't be so bad. And when you told him, you didn't expect it, but he welled up a little bit, true happiness visible on his face, as he hugged you close to him, cupping your face in his hands so gently, so unlike what he usually is and how he behaves. You, my darling, are a gift, and I'm truly lucky to have you today. Well, not just you anymore, but you and our child, and I promise you that I will protect you, and I will take good care of you. Trust me on that, he says, giving you a gentle smile, a rare one you don't see on his face, and you can already tell that this will be life-changing in every good way you could ever imagine. You were lucky, and with every day you spent with him, and with how much he doted on you, you just realized that you had a treasure. Well, maybe you should have realized that a long time ago, but it was never too late to appreciate what you have.